Oh yeah, the listeners are up.
That's good to hear.
Yes, and that right there was The World Below with Ryan Renfield, Caleb Lukey, and William Wagner with their single, A New World. Great song right there. Great guys. Before that, we also heard some Renfield Syndrome, again with Ryan Renfield. That's from his brand new solo, what was it, EP or LP, George?
Gosh, I don't know, but I did help him with a little bit of
Over here, George, come on. You're not new at this. Get over here.
By the way, that was a killer album. I don't know which one it was.
Yeah. But it was good, nonetheless. Did you ever do your enhancements on it?
I did, and you actually
The
have a
3D?
copy. I was going to ask you if that was the copy or the original.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyways, before that, we had some Dysfunctional Chaos from Spokane, Washington with World of Chaos. Some DRI with Couch Slouch. Exciter with Ritual Death. And by the way, we're going to have Clammy, the bass player of Exciter, here on Thrash Zone in the coming weeks. And some Apophis Theory with Behind These Walls from Portland, Oregon. Killer stuff. Kicked it all off with Queensryche Speak and Hammers Down from Portland with the song Witches. You're listening to Thrash Zone here on Digital Revolution Radio from Naugatuck, Connecticut, and the Art of War Radio Network in Twin Falls, Idaho. We're heard and streamed in 129 countries and back at Lightning Bolt Studio after 14 months. We have Deadbeat Blackout from Olympia, Washington. Yeah.
Nice to be back, man.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
It has been over a year. They were my first guest of the year 2020. I think it was January 20th,
Yeah.
2020.
Great year.
It was a great year, yeah. And had we known any better, that would have been the very last time we did anything for, God, a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty close. I think we had 2 album release shows in February of 2020, and then that was it. If only we had known.
If only we knew, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
It was a hard year. So, Hakati Williams, vocalist of Deadbeat Blackout. See how I worked that in. What exactly did you all do during the last year when you had all this extra time? What did you guys work on?
So I guess like the first challenge we had to overcome was still being relevant in a world with no live music. So it was like, what do we do? Let's weigh our options. So we started doing live streams, getting a lot more active online, talking about, new music. We do have a couple things in the works, but we're not going to be planning those anytime soon. But yeah, we just try to do whatever we could to stay relevant, be really active on social media, do live streams. We did a studio live stream. We were at Erebus. We did one at the long and not forgotten Louis G's, which was super awesome. So, just trying to do what we can,
Yeah, it was really heartbreaking watching the clubs
Yeah.
close one by one
Horrible.
around here in Tacoma and Everett and, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Iconic places, too.
yeah, and in fact, when the club that you guys had your record release at,
The
The
Swiss.
the Swiss, I love that place.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was a killer place. When we went there that night to see you at the
Yeah.
record
Yeah.
release party,
Yeah,
that
fuck
was
yeah.
the first time I had ever been there.
Yeah.
And it's just down the street from my house. But I was like, oh, this is a badass club, And
Yeah.
I was thinking, this is a place where a lot of bands should be playing.